Do I need to look like this ward to be accepted? Because they didn't fit the image and have blonde hair and blue eyes? Certain black people do not have the right to stand there and say this. Black Lives Matter.
Life is what you make it. My shit been amazing. I can't see a way out. I've been stacking face down off canvases I painted. I just spent the rain day on shit I can't afford, but that's the price I pay for the memories I'm making. I've been going places. I've been shaking hands for a chance to really make it.
Wagwan my G's, it's Kibbo here. Welcome to another video. Yes, your boy Kibbo, yeah, sexiest man alive. You know, I know. Now let's not get into that long thing. We all know I'm sexy. Let's forget that. So, if you want to see more sexiness, please subscribe, leave a like, and if you leave a dislike,
you're racist.
That's all I'm saying to you. You can go and suck your mum. So today, we're here to talk about if Black Lives Matter or all lives matter. Dun dun dun. I've got a lot to say on this topic, so you know what I suggest we just get right into it then, innit? Yes. Beautiful lads, come on. Black Lives Matter is a movement, as you all know, to support the black community. And it has always been a thing, but recently, due to the death of George Floyd, he was pressed to the floor like a dog and kneeled down and suffocated, so he couldn't breathe, by our authorities. Unfortunately, he died. A slow, probably painful death. And it's quite sad to know that the police force did that in America, obviously. It's sad to know that that's what our world has come to. That's what caused this big commotion now. It's not just that. Black people have been discriminated against, let's be honest, our whole lives. Everybody wants to stand there and say, yes, Black Lives Matter, yeah? And loads of people want to sit there and think everything's okay, but everything's not okay, because everything has not been okay. Yes, slavery got abolished in 1865, but 1865 is a long time ago. And still, why are we seeing racism happen? Why? Because it's not over. It never was. It's sad that I have to even say that to people that don't understand. It's not over. Just because I can walk down the street, yeah? Just because I can walk down the street and go into the same shop as a white man does not mean that racism disappeared. Yes, it's gotten better. In both America and England, more so in England, but it doesn't mean it don't happen. It happens in America as we see police battering black people. In England, police harass black people. In England, it's gotten better. It's just hidden more. It's not gone. It definitely didn't disappear. At the end of the day, if I'm honest, I don't want to offend anyone, but at the end of the day, it's fact, innit? Do your research. Scientists have said it is true. The first human species came from hot areas, yeah? In the hot areas. I think it was around Africa areas, yeah? So that's when the first species comes. Obviously, the first people were black. We were here first. And now, we're a minority.
What? What the fuck?
In the world, in all different countries, we're a minority. Why are we a minority? Because we get discriminated against and killed more than the white man. Because we're a minority now, yeah? Now, I'm not saying that I'm more superior than anyone, just to get that clear. Disclaimer. I am not more superior than anybody, and no black man is more superior than anyone. Nobody is more superior than anyone. However, do not, as a white person, stand there and tell me that you're more superior than me. Don't do that. Because how? How are you going to tell me you're more superior than me when you're going on holiday and you're getting sunburn and skin cancer looking all red and that, and I can go on holiday, I'm fine, fam. I don't know what you're on. I'm fine, I can just walk around and live my life, fam. I mean, it depends on the situation, but come on, what are you on? Listen, it's also a fact that two white people can't make a black baby at all, unless they only can make a black baby if they're with another black man in it. Two white people can't make a black baby. Apparently, two black people can make a white baby. You know why? Because we have the genetics to do so. We have genetics that excel over the white race. Now, I'm not saying we're better, because we're not. But all I'm saying is don't sit there and tell me you're better, because then I'll just argue why you're not. And it's just ridiculous. I mean, when they want to stand there and call us monkeys, I never understood it, you know. Because listen, a monkey's got fur, yeah? Our skin is brown, not black, not even black. Our skin is brown, yeah? Well, I mean, it's debatable for some. A monkey, his skin is not brown. In fact, a lot of their monkeys' skin is white. His skin's you. Shave off the monkey, yeah? And all his hair's gone. Just like shaving off my hair. Shave off my hair. But the monkey don't look like me when he shaved off his hair. The monkey looks like you. So I don't even know why you call me. It don't even make sense. You don't even make sense to anybody. To yourself. You just chat rubbish. You just chat doo-doo. And I don't like to listen to people that chat doo-doo to me. I can't listen to that. I can't sit here and listen to you chat doo-doo. I can't. Just don't try and tell me you're better than me. Because I'll prove you wrong. As far as I'm concerned, you know whose fault this is? Jimbo Jumbo. Who is Jimbo Jumbo, you ask? You know what? I'm going to tell you who Jimbo Jumbo is. He's a man that I made up, yeah? So, we all know this is what happened. The first people were black, yeah? So, there's Jimbo Jumbo and Jagga Jagga. Let's call him Jagga Jagga. Jagga Jagga decided he wants to stay in Africa and rule the African tribe. Jimbo Jumbo decided he wants to take part of his people across the country to go and explore the world. Yeah? Because of him, he went off, made a bloody new species. That's what he did. Well, not a new species, we're all the same species. We're all human, guys. There's only one race, the human race. And basically, because he's migrated due to evolution and all that crazy stuff, as over time, while they're in colder countries, God knows why they want to go to colder countries. They should have stayed in Africa. But anyway, in the colder countries, they've made lighter skinned people. That's why white people can't make black people, because we made them. That's how it works. Okay? Okay. Now, don't get offended. Because, you know what? Loads of white people won't even get offended because they know this is the truth. They've done their research. I'm telling the racist people to not get offended because I'm telling you, I have to teach you now. It's annoying me that I have to teach you. It's annoying me that I have to teach you this. So anyway, the point is it's Jimbo Jumbo's fault really, isn't it? It's Jimbo Jumbo's fault for making white people. Do I believe white privilege exists? The answer to that question is yes, obviously. Come on, let's be honest now. Now, I'm not saying this is a racial situation. I'm just saying one time, all I was doing was standing there, honestly. And I feel like I got very discriminated against by my teacher. She just thought I was going to be a bad kid. And she goes, you know what, I think you're going to be a bad one. Just sit at the front of the class. That's what she said to me. That happened in my school one day. I'm not going to tell anyone who the teacher is. Because it might not have been a racial thing. I'm just saying that happened to me one day. White privilege exists now. A lot of people don't like to believe that white privilege exists. And I know who you are. I watch you. I see the people on my Snap. I see all of it. You people that want to act like white privilege don't exist. Shut up, man. I can't even cope. We can't even listen for them foolishness, man. My pat was not good. But I'm just acting dumb, honestly. But I can't listen to that, man. I can't. I cannot listen to you tell me white privilege don't exist. Listen to me. This is what happened to my mum in her workplace. So she goes to work. My mum's a very clever woman, yeah? She goes to work and she gets discriminated against. Now, the person that she basically does, she does all the work. This person is not very good at her job. Let's just say that, yeah? As good as my mum, anyway. I'm not going to go into detail, but she would get abused, discriminated against. And it's not even just her. Every black person and every Asian person in that company said the exact same thing. They just got abused, discriminated against, disrespected the whole time. What? Because they didn't fit the image and have blonde hair and blue eyes? What? Because they didn't have white skin? Is that what they need? Is that what you're telling me they need to be successful? Do I need to be white to be successful? You see how the light's reflecting on my skin? Do I need to get the whole light on my skin just so I can look white? Do I need to look like this wall to be accepted in the world, like an albino? Is that what I need? Because I'm confused, fam. Also, white people aren't scared to leave their yard. And I know they want to be like, it only happens in America, not in England. Well, love, no, you're wrong. It does happen in England. We get discriminated against. Luckily for me, I've never been stopped by a policeman. However, I know they look at me. I've seen police look at me, yeah, because I'm just walking down the road and they just stare. I've seen that happen to me. That's happened to me, yeah? I'm not scared because it's never happened to me. But there are black people in this country that are scared to leave their yard. When they live in terrible areas, they are scared to leave their yard, yeah? Because when they go into the shop just to buy a packet of crisps or get some toothpaste for their mum or something dumb like that, yeah, they're scared that the policeman's going to pull them over and be like, shoplifting, or what have you got in your bag, young man? Stupid stuff like that. Nobody wants to listen to that. But you white people can just walk around and live life la-di-da. You know, you can have a packet of drugs on you and they don't bloody stop you. And I have a packet of sweets and a young man, excuse me. And you want to act like you don't have white privilege. You do have white privilege and you know it. Poor Martin Luther King, he must be tossing and turning in his grave at this point. All of these years, yeah? And not even half of his dream has been complete. Here's another example, yeah? Now, black women tend to get a bit frustrated, and you know what? I understand why. Because you white people want to be getting your braids in, and you want to inject your lips so you get nice lips like us, yeah? You want to get your braids, yeah? Yeah? You want to blackfish, get darker so you're darker so you look more beautiful, yeah? Because apparently getting darker is more beautiful, but when it's us, it's not beautiful, yeah? Okay, then. So you want to get all of this stuff done.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
So obviously we're going to be annoyed, innit? Not because you can't, you know? Because you want to sit there and twerk and listen to Bashment. Fine. You do that, yeah? But don't do that and then don't support us with our Black Lives Matter movement. Don't do that and then disrespect us. You know, I do not care. I mean, apart from the blackfishing thing. I do not care if you want to wear braids, get your lip injections, get tanned. I don't care about that. But don't be sitting there later on saying, all lives matter, or don't know everybody talking about Black Lives Matter for it's not that. Shut up. Just don't say anything, or if you've got nothing good to say. Please. Please. I just don't understand. It's a bit frustrating for us because we still get discriminated against. Like a black girl can walk into work with her braids in her hair. You know what she'll be told? It's unprofessional. But really and truly, it's just hair. A white girl can walk into work with braids and it's fine. If a black girl walks into work with braids, it's unprofessional, love. Listen, mate. Your hair's unprofessional. You ain't got no hair. You're bald. As far as I'm concerned, you having no hair is unprofessional. Me having to sit there and stare at that shiny head reflecting off the light, that's unprofessional. Fam, go and get a wig. Now, I'm against All Lives Matter, yeah? Not because not all lives matter, because all lives do matter, and you know why. Because it's nice for me to sit here and see things have changed, because things have changed, and I will not dispute that. I've had a white girlfriend. I've got white in me. I'm quarter white. I've got white cousins, white family, I've white friends. It's nice to see other multiracial cultures, even if it's not white. Just nice to see. It's nice to see all of that, and they don't get discriminated against. And friends that are multiracial. Interracial. It's nice to see that. It's beautiful, actually. And things have changed, and I won't dispute that ever. But they haven't changed enough, and that's just the fact. This is what I'm starting to understand. I'm starting to understand this because most black people, as soon as you say all lives matter, they get frustrated. They're like, what the hell are you going on about? So, I'm against it, yeah? But I understand certain things about it. So, certain white people say all lives matter because they get offended with us. They're like, hold on, what are you saying Black Lives Matter for? Well, first of all, if you don't know already, Black Lives Matter does not mean only Black Lives Matter. Because I've never said only Black Lives Matter. That can't be. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't even exist if only Black Lives Mattered. Because I'm quarter white. I wouldn't even be here. I wouldn't be a thing. My family wouldn't even be here. They wouldn't be a thing. So if only Black Lives Mattered, then it wouldn't work out for me, really, would it? Black lives are the ones that are being persecuted. This is what you have to understand. If a house is on fire and one house is not, are you going to go to that house with no fire and pour water on it? No. First of all, you're just leaving the other house to bloody burn. That's not very intelligent, is it? So you're going to go to the house that's burnt because that's the one that needs help. It's just in general, when people need help, someone is really clever in class and there's someone that's really dumb in class. Are you going to go and help the person that's clever and already knows what to do? No, because you're not getting anywhere with that. Help the person that needs help. So Black Lives Matter does not mean only Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter means we all matter, but right now Black lives are the ones in jeopardy, and it's not even just It's not even just Black lives. It's all lives. It's the Asians, the Asians, the blacks, basically everyone but white. Okay, everybody that's not white gets persecuted, as far as I'm concerned. That's how it's gonna remain unless we do something about it. And so, yes, the Black Lives Matter movement needs to go forward. So if you're sitting there thinking, why are they doing this? Because, yeah, you get privileges and we do not. And we would like the privileges. We don't want to be on top of you. I mean, some of them might want to be on top of you. I don't want to be on top of you. I want to be in line with you. I mean, I don't want to be all the way up here. I want to be here. I want us to be level. Couldn't even get that right. It's not even level. So everybody gets equality, but we're never going to get equality. There's difference in everything. But when it comes to social class, race, sex, everything, the riots, yeah? So some people don't understand the riots. With the riots, I don't judge. I don't judge it. Some people want to sit there and be like, oh my God, why are they burning down the shop? If a feminist ever says that, oh, why are they burning down the shop? Listen, you know how women got their rights? Wow, some women got their rights by bloody jumping in front of bloody horses. You know how women got their rights? By being violent and aggressive. That's what we're doing. I've gone through history lesson after history lesson. All I've learned in those history lessons is all our country has done is fight. The black people are fighting the government. And even if they're doing it aggressively or just verbally, I don't care. And I'm not going to do it because I'm a peaceful guy. But I don't judge the people that do. Because as far as I'm concerned, that's all Britain have ever done. If you don't believe me, take a history lesson. Because every single lesson I went through, all I heard was war, beheading of the king, war, rebellion, war, everything was war. Yeah, there's still war going on today. There's still people going out there fighting. I'm not disrespecting the soldiers, yeah? But I'm disrespecting the government because soldiers are going out there, yes, fighting for our country. But fighting for our country against probably most likely wars that our country created in the first place, as far as I'm concerned. Our country creates wars and then sends soldiers out to fight for the wars. Really and truly, you should go out there and bloody fight for themselves. The government, the prime ministers, go and fight for your damn self, fam. There's still war. So why is it so bad that we're doing it? Police are basically thugs. We get called thugs. Black people get called thugs. Police are just thugs that are glorified. Formula One racers. They're bloody street racers. But they're glorified. Soldiers are contracted killers, basically. Nobody cares if they kill a man. They're killing an innocent man that's fighting for his country too. I'm sorry, but that's the facts, innit? But that's not classed as murder. But if I was to kill someone for defending myself, that'd be classed as murder. Or if it was an accident, that'd still be classed as murder or manslaughter. But when those people do it, you know, the hierarchy, when they do it, it's okay. But us black people are thugs, drug lords. There's just as many drug lords as white people as there are black people, but we still get judged. Yes, it's more so in America, but it still happens in England, and you have to realize that it's true. So I don't discriminate against the riots, I don't. You know what? The one good argument against the Black Lives Matter community that I agree with is this. Certain black people do not have the right to stand there and say this. Black Lives Matter. What? What the fuck? Because how are you gonna stand there and say Black Lives Matter when you killed DeAndre last night, a teenage boy in the news, stabbed to death 10 times, his mum's crying, his mum's bawling her eyes out, fam, in a hospital bed because her son's dead. But you're out there killing your own, fam. And most of the time it's for a postcode, honestly. Some of them don't even know what they're fighting for. Yeah, the gangs that are going against each other, all of that. Even just people stabbing because they're doing drugs, blah, blah, blah. I don't even care what you do. Half the time, I don't even know why you're doing it. So I don't even know how you know what you're doing. You lot don't even know what you're doing. So don't sit there and tell me Black Lives Matter. I dare you. Do not sit there and tell me Black Lives Matter when you killed a black man yesterday. Or the week before. Or the week before that. Don't sit there and say Black Lives Matter when you killed someone last night. I don't think you black people have the right to say that. Because you don't even think your life matters. You only think your life matters when the white man's killing you. But what about when you're killing the black man? What, does it not matter because you did it? If that's the case, then we should do that for the whole human race. It doesn't matter if I kill another human because it's our species. It doesn't matter. No, we don't go around killing people. Be normal. But don't get me wrong. The people that have the right to say that, like people like me that don't go around stabbing everybody. You people, you do your thing. You keep doing what you're doing. Yeah, just keep protesting, keep posting, yeah, keep posting. The white people, I want you to keep posting too. I want you to keep posting too, because at the end of the day, I'm not as strict with the whole everybody posting. But at least a few times. Come on, guys. Because it's like you don't care. Well, I know who posts and who does not. Who cares and who does not. I check all of this stuff. I don't say anything, but I know. I might not hold it against you for the rest of your life, but I'll hold it against you for now until I see change. I won't even mention it. Most people, like in life in general, I see people do things. People think I don't know what they're doing. I know exactly what you're doing, mate. I'm just gonna leave you to do what you're doing. Listen, I got level 2 distinction in drama. I can act my way through our relationship. I know what you're doing. Better yet, I know what you're not doing. That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying is post and make a stand in it. You don't have to go on YouTube and do a whole video like I did, but at least do something. Come on, at least do something for us, please. Unless you want your black friends to die. Unless you want your black friends, yeah, or your black boyfriend, yeah, to die. Don't be sitting there having sex with black men and then not caring about the Black Lives Matter movement. Then you best stay away from him, please. Stay away from your black boyfriend and your black girlfriend, please. Leave them be. That's a violation on a whole nother level. For the white people that disagree, yeah? For the white people that are like,
All lives matter. All lives matter.
shut up. Because I know some of you aren't saying it out of spite and out of disrespect. This is what the All Lives Matter movement means. It wasn't created by people that believed All Lives Matter. It's created by people that are trying to deteriorate the Black Lives Matter movement. It's like a kid falling on the floor and you're like, oh my God, my son. And then the lady's over there saying, what about my daughter? What about your daughter? Your daughter's standing up fine. My son's just broke his leg. Like, that's what the All Lives Matter thing was made for. Is to say, that we're saying, yes, Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter. No, All Lives Matter. All Lives Matter, love. Okay, we know All Lives Matter. Talking about Black Lives Matter.
If it said only Black Lives Matter, then I would understand your frustration, but it doesn't say that.
So if you're frustrated at the slogan, yeah, then there's an issue with you. Then you're a racist. And to anybody that disagrees with the Black Lives Matter movement, to anybody that dislikes this Black Lives Matter video, I'm black and I feel offended, honestly. Listen, if you're disliking the video, then you're a racist. If you don't like it, then you're racist too. Honestly, if you watch it and you don't like it, then you're racist too. I'm sorry. But listen, I'm joking, but listen, anybody, well, I'm partially joking about that if I'm 100% honest. Anybody that is racist or against the situation, yeah, listen to me. All I want to tell you is this. Because you can get angry at me all you want. I'm just going to smile in your face. You can say,
I'm superior. White lives matter.
listen to me. I created your life. The black people created your life. That's all I'm going to say. And that can frustrate you. Because I'm going to sit here and smile because you can say what you want. We created you. And that is in the least racist way possible. We are all the same and all on the same level, but we created you. So if you're racist...
You can suck your mum, you can suck your dad, you can suck your nan, yeah? You can suck your toe, heck, suck my toe. Actually, no, don't suck my toe because...
You, yeah, don't deserve to be in my presence if I'm 100% honest with you. Let alone wrap your crusty little thin skinny lips around my toe. Okay, so listen to me. Go and suck your great-great-great-great-grandmama's... Go and suck your great-great-great-great-grandma's toe, fam, from beyond the grave. Go and dig her grave out and then go and suck her toe, fam. Don't chat to me. Don't chat to me. Listen to me. I'm going to wrap up the video here. Okay, if you liked it, leave a like. If you didn't like it, please do not dislike because then you're just racist. I saw a bit of fluff there. Also, subscribe. I mean, look at that. Black and white, that is. You know why? Because black and white lives matter. And every other life. I mean, I could only think of Asian because obviously there's other... You know, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The point is, Black Lives Matter, White Lives Matter, everybody's life matters. And that's the end of the story. Stop getting frustrated when we say Black Lives Matter. It's not that deep. Okay, go to bed, please. Just go to bed, man. Go to bed. Go to bed, fam. Anyway, okay. Kibbo, out.
Life is what you make it. My shit been amazing. I can't see a way out. I've been stacking face down off canvases I painted. I just spent the rain day on shit I can't afford, but that's the